month of May and revisit that. So 6 degrees above normal. But now we get that June preview where we stand for the temperatures with the normal high of 74 degrees. That's today, but we end the month at 82. Even the lows are above normal for where we should be right now. But as we kind of just look above and beyond, well, we also look at where we're standing for the Minot area, also above that same number for those regions. But we also turn the table here. There's Minot, 81 degrees for us by the end of the year. And the other thing to take note for June is our days, they're still getting longer until we go to the summer solstice, which is on June 21st. After that, our days start to shrink. But either way, we're still going to end the month here with a sunset time of 9:49. Normal precip is also about 3 3/4. This is also a good day. I love hurricane season. It's perhaps one of my favorites. Big weather phenomenon, and of course, we don't get any of that. I think there's only been one time in history where North Dakota has even seen a remnant. So obviously, this isn't our big weather maker in the summertime season, but hurricane season in the Atlantic and the Pacific does kick off today. And we haven't had any storms yet, but the first one, when that is issued or when they do develop, will be named Arlene. Of course, those storms do retire once they are catastrophic in damage. But as far as the upper level pattern goes, you're like, why are we so warm? Well, it is because of our upper level ridge that we are seeing. So here's our pattern even on Saturday, no doubt about it. We're seeing the upper 80s to 90 degrees in the eastern half of the state today. But here's that ridge that keeps developing. And it doesn't go anywhere, even as we go into the upcoming work week. In fact, the high is right on top of us, so I do think Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week are going to be our hottest, and I think we're going to see a few 90s out there. Many places have yet to get there, but I definitely think we will. Now, as far as today goes with the thunderstorm activity, there is that chance of an isolated scattered shower. I think really popping up once we get to the 3 o'clock hour, then once we go to our sunset, so about 9:15. And they're diurnal thunderstorms, so they're driven out by heat. Tomorrow, I do think there's a better chance, but none of these storms are expected to be severe. So when we talk about those thunderstorms, they will be under the criteria of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts to that 1-inch hail. Temperatures right now, just to get you out the door here for this lunch hour, 82 degrees in Bismarck, 77 in the Magic City. So we're already heating up, and it's past 12:15 now. Winds too are coming out of the southeast, so that's driving up that heat and humidity. That's building along with that ridge I just showed you. And we do have some gusts right now in Williston at 23 miles per hour. You can see a couple of clouds building. These are high thin clouds, so barely really covering the sun, so you will still get a sunburn with that. But we did just see maybe over by Sydney and Webo some higher clouds, so that's a result of the thunderstorm activity, Krista, that we could be seeing. That leads us right into our weekend with the same thing.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine that March was such a cold month for us, and now May and June, they're shaping up to be warmer than normal.
And I am foreseeing a hot June, let's put it that way.
All right, well, we like that type of weather, so
I do, yeah.
Bring it on.